I remember in my 20s when I went to Spain and then I went down, I was backpacking through the world. Uh, no military, just, on my own dime. I was in music, traveling, and I went through, I went to Tingis. I learned about a lot of Tingis culture. Uh, that's when I first went into my understanding of history. Because as a FBA black man, we've been here since the 1300s, 1400s. Abanicio died in 1539. We've been here, even before Columbus came over. Darker skinned people been here. And, you went through Morocco. And then I ended up in Moab. And the first time I saw these Israel people throwing rocks at children who were on their way to school. Children who were not throwing rocks at them. Children who were, and these people came out of their house, wrinkled, 60 years old, look like 70, throwing rocks at children. I'm not talking teenagers. I'm talking like 6th grade. And I'm passing by on a bus. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. But guess what? They looked at me as a cushy. I had never heard the word before. Cushy. That's cushy, cushy. And it's their word. They're basically saying I'm a Cushite because of my skin. And I'm like, what is... But, you ain't touching me, so I'm a California dude. You're not touching me, so it's all to the good. But what I learned being around there was like, y'all just taking over everything. And then I learned they were created in 1931. The real Israel is above the Dead Sea. That's not the Israel you see today. That Israel you see today is created by England. That's not even the real Bible Israel. The real Israel, go look it up on a map, from the times of Jesus and even before Jesus, it's above the Dead Sea. It's not right next side of it. Right next side of it is Moab. But now that I said all that, I'm having Israel fatigue. I'm just tired of all these fist fights. Every 8 years, these guys are fist fighting so they can take more land. Fist fighting so they can take more land. Fist fighting so somebody else can fight their battles and they take more land. See, what's going to happen is a lot of black military are going to die, and people are going to take their houses and claim it as their own. People are going to take their land after they die and claim it as their own. That's what happens every time. See, black military want to get in here and get this money. I heard somebody go crazy because they got $100,000. You could have got that same $100,000 working a regular job. It isn't like you making a lot of money as an E4, and they doing the same thing that my homie did when he was working on the crab ship. They saving your money, your low pay money, until what, 30 days you get paid, or that's what. It's the equivalent of the same thing. You're not really getting paid that much when you break it down by hour. You're not really getting paid, but you're kicking it, and then you got to go shoot somebody. You're kicking it, and then you got to work on the base for some people who just killed some folks. This is crazy, man. But anything for a dollar, I guess. I guess it's anything for a dollar. I guess my greatest point, man, I just got Izreal fatigue. It's just too much, man. Every 8 years, these North Korean mentality Zionists are just fighting. And it's all about skin color. Don't fool yourself. It's all about skin color. It's all about. I recognize that when I notice how they fought to not allow the blacks who were in the Hitler imprisonment camps, they were not allowed to go to Israel, even though they claimed to be Jew. That's when the skin color thing started. It actually started in the 1800s, the late 1800s, but you know, a Russian / German guy came up with this concept. Skin color, identity politics. It used to be Jew was about your clothing. That's a documented historical fact. You had Jews of Spain, Jews of England were identified by their clothing, not by their skin color. Asian Jews by their clothing, not by their skin color. Melanated Jews by their clothing, not by their skin color. This whole skin color thing started in the late 1800s, like 1880. That's why I said FBA people got to know this history. You got to know. You can't say, I don't care about that. All I care about is black people. No, you are more powerful when you're able to do it like Mr. Research and quote this history. Because now people can't fool you. You got to know who the Minoans are. And the fact that the black Minoans existed before the Macedonians killed them. The Minoans are actually the Greeks. All their artwork and pottery shows it. But guess what? They're trying to destroy it so they can rewrite it to something white. It happens every time. The more blacks don't know history. This is why I say black Americans, hear my message. Black Americans have to be the history teachers of the world. Not Africans. Black Americans have to be the history teachers of the world. Because Africans, not all, I got to say it 3 times so nobody gets offended. Africans just want to make $1. When I bump into these people who just started making money in 2010, I've been off the porch since 14. I started traveling the world at 19. Really 17, but 19. 17, I left my state and went to another state on my own dime. I've been off the porch since 14. It's crazy, man. This Izreal fatigue is real. We all are tired of these people creating fist fights and then asking the black military to help. Demanding the black military help so that their sons and daughters can kick back and watch black folks die. It's been happening since the days of Hitler. Black people want to make $1. They don't realize. Just tired of these people just creating fist fights everywhere.